guys go ahead and look at those swaps. You got shocks on the side, smokes on that opposition, sniper where that salvo would be, followed by drop shot every round. Instead of that Lancer GL, we're trying to make this as competitive and entertaining as possible. We're going to jump on board somebody that doesn't get any love realistically, or at least not enough. It is going to be Frag Out. I'm going to get him to start off our game right here. We talked about a 2v2 going down towards drop shot. That's exactly what we're going to see. Lots of flashes going out. Speedy, Frag Out. These guys have been playing together for quite some time. Nice down going out from Shaw. Frag Out is going to be taken out. Speedy is going to drop next. So Rise Nation striking first from the first round over Gods. And those are some quick moves right there. You saw Shaw quickly taking that cover. You knew Frag Out was there. He's playing it a little safe. And it was actually Avexys who kind of flanked around, got that last shock, and down on Frag Out to facilitate the kill and eventually close it out.
So do you think that's going to be the typical strategy? 2v2 at drop shot, kind of ignore the sniper? As I say that, Avexys is going up top, so no, we're seeing something different right now. And it looks like he's going to get a free snipe, so I'm going to hop on board with Avexys and see what he can do with this high angle and the sniper rifle in his hands. And of course, Shock isn't going to play aggressive. Beautiful headshot coming out from the very first shot Avexys shoots. And now Rise Nation is 2v1, and he has an angle there. If Shock didn't get it to down, Avexys was actually going to squeeze a shot through that crack. And nice stuff coming out from Avexys getting that first headshot. Rise Nation going up 2-0. Now I'm going to expect to see a 1v1 up top for that snipe because of that round.
I can see it happening again, but realistically, like I said, if you could somehow capitalize on it, and maybe it's because he did not really able to get drop shot, unless you know 100%, you know, that nobody's 2v1ing down there. But you talked about somebody's going to have to match Avexys eventually. Not going to be.
And they don't. Another free snipe for Avexys, so he can just put on a clinic with snipe right now, and he does. Another free headshot. A little bit of a miscalculation. Speedy thinking he could get away with snipe, or with drop shot with a sniper staring at him. Now another 2v1 situation. Frag Out's gonna have to clutch up against Rise Nation, who's on fire right now. Shock's actually gonna take out Frag Out before Avexys even gets over there to help the fight. Alright, Speedy, Frag Out, let's see that adaptation. You kind of have to match that 1v1 fight up top. If you're not going to, at least throw a smoke grenade, do something. Maybe Speedy thought that he would be grabbing drop the same time as Avexys was grabbing snipe. Not only did he grab snipe, he did have plenty of time to calibrate that sniper headshot.
It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to choose to kind of switch up their strategy.
Yeah,
Frag Out's send somebody. Exactly what you said. And Frag Out's no stranger to the snipe game at all. Who we on board with?
I'm on board with Frag Out. He's in a 1v1 versus Avexys. They're both going to throw their flash grenades. Frag Out. Oh, this is a fair fight. The melee is going to miss. Both players throwing out a melees. Both melees missing. Now it's up to Speedy to win a 1v2. I'm on board with Speedy, who's going to have to push Shock while Avexys sniper rifle is staring at him. Avexys does hit the body shot. That's all it's going to really take. Now Shock just needs to play his angles. He's going to do that perfectly. 4 rounds straight for Rise Nation.
Wow. Wow. Avexys completely steamrolling and taking over this map. Typically, you saw the salvo launcher up towards the top. We replaced it with the sniper to try and facilitate different play styles of the map. But right now, Avexys is showing one play style and one play style only. It's called the Headshot Master.
Yeah, a couple of those headshots were kind of easy, but at the same time, I mean, kudos to him for going up there and grabbing it. And now, Frag Out and Speedy are doing it again, but they throw the smoke this time. Very smart from them. Speedy's going to get aggressive on Shock. He is going to pick up a kill on Shock. Now it's all up to Avexys. He has great map control for this 1v2. Frag Out's just kind of throwing out those drop shots.
Speedy pushing the tempo right now. He knows he has a full red. Frag coming out. Frag Out get taken out by Avexys. That's a huge kill by Avexys because I was the drop shot player as well. Match point, and Speedy's gonna shut him down.
That was a one-shot down, Speedy. I swear, ever since Gears 4, where Speedy kind of like broke out into the pro scene, there's something in his shotgun. Like active reload shotgun in this game doesn't give you a damage boost, but right there, that one shot down looked like he had Gears 4 active shotgun. Good try from Avexys though, picking up that kill from Frag Out. I don't think Frag Out knew he was there. Maybe a miscommunication.
Just needs to be able to take his time a little bit more, but this time Frag Out switching the strategy up again, choosing to kind of contest Avexys. Flash coming out, sniper in the hands of Avexys. This time Frag Out choosing to press that fight right after. Avexys not giving him any free kills, jumping over to the other side of the fight for just a moment. Shock and Speedy kind of stalemating. The sniper's going to rotate around. Avexys going to go ahead and get towards low ground with his teammate.
I'm going to actually hop on board with Speedy because he needs to be the playmaker here. Frag Out's actually keeping angles. Speedy's going to back up as he gets pushed by Avexys and Shock. Now Frag Out's on the flank. Frag Out does get taken out. Speedy's not in there in time there to trade out the kills. Now it's a straight 1v2 where Speedy is very weak. It's a very hard 1v2. Keep in mind, Rise has sniper and drop shot. Wow. Rise takes the first map.
Completely just dominated by Rise Nation. It didn't really look like Gods was kind of prepared for this type of thing that was going to go on. It didn't look like they had any little bit of planning for that. It just seemed like they were just playing their game from what they remembered in ranked, but unfortunately
Kenny Bounce are coming up with these weapon swaps, making these maps, in my opinion, a little bit more competitive for this 2v2 execution setting. So yeah, typically on Vazguard you would see snipers on both sides of the map. You'd see all these wonky weapons. Instead, now you're just going to see a boom shot right in this middle pit area. These 4 big covers to fight, and then just your player's starting weapons and utilities. Are the swaps wrong?
No, Avexys was wrong. Avexys, maybe he thought it was a drop shot, shot the boom shot directly at the sky, and Frag Out with a dangerous back A, taking out Shock as well.
He definitely thought that was a drop shot. He literally...
he shot it direct. I had to look. I checked the swaps. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay. So shoutouts to Frag and Speedy taking advantage of the mishap. Avexys literally thought he picked up a drop shot. Pay attention, Avexys. You're fighting for a boom in the middle of the map. I'm on board with Frag Out. You're going to see getting some angles. Both teams actually going for that little hop-up area. So what's going to be important in this fight is how you utilize your flash grenades. Shock actually going to go and grab the frag. Frag Out going to be able to get away with the boom shot, but he is going to go down.
That might be a good frag. That might be a great frag. They need to push forward. Frag grenade going to come out. Not able to connect with anything but Avexys. Taking out the boom shot player and Frag Out. It's a big back A by Avexys as well. Taking out Speedy. A nice double kill with his back up against the wall. Just very unfortunate for Gods. With the boom shot in hands, unable to connect, unable to make any plays for their squad. Rise Nation capitalizing, securing that round. What, you know, realistically, you got to think, does it go their way?
I'm going to go to Shock. And yeah, Avexys actually got hit by a boom shot there. I don't want to say it was a perfect boom shot. In Gears 4, it probably would have killed. Right now, the Gears 5 boom shot is kind of lackluster. So because of that, Avexys gets away and gets both shotgun kills using that huge block of cover. Now, Avexys is able to pick up the boom shot. He wastes the 1 rocket, so now boom shot's completely out of play in this round number 3.
Oh, Frag Out goes down, going for those instants, but he gets down across the map. Avexys is trying to go for this play with the boom shot, trying to not use the boom shot, but he's forced to use it nonetheless. Speedy in a 1v2 situation, and the guy has to flank Speedy if he's going to do it, but he actually stays on top of the ledge, looks across the map with the Lancer, crosses him down. Great heads-up play, great teamwork by Rise Nation. Shock with the cross, Avexys with the in-your-face play to secure the second round for Rise Nation. Gods, they kind of realistically just start throwing curveballs at him because they're kind of doing the same thing, and it's just not working out.
Yeah, I forgot there's 2 booms in this game when it's center line. So the boom is a center line weapon right now. So it's a primary power weapon. But yeah, shoutouts to Avexys right now. He is doing some amazing stuff.
This is where you it slows down, and the reason why I like the game slow down just a little bit, because it opens up the strategy. It forces players to think on another dimension instead of the typical up-in-your-face action. But Shock capitalizing on Speedy's aggression, taking him out, leaving Frag Out all by himself. Instant in your face as Avexys connects with a 3-point shot, taking out Frag Out as well. So Rise Nation, 3 quick rounds, beginning to pull away with this one.
Yeah, that was a fair 1v1 right there between Speedy and Shock. And Shock's actually gonna get that up A chunk. Literally just shot Connor's legs clean off. So good job to Shock. We're on board with Avexys, it looks like. He's playing this middle fight. Gonna try to steal this boom shot, but Frag Out has a good angle to make sure he doesn't. I would assume that Speedy and Shock are fighting. Currently they are. Avexys gets away with the boom. Sarah Connor and Speedy is gonna take out Shock. So now Avexys in a 1v2 gets that direct hit on Frag Out as he tries to escape. Is he gonna get the second boom kill on Speedy? Speedy misses both instant kills. Full red is Speedy. Both players weak. And Avexys with that delayed up A catches Speedy slipping. Beautiful stuff from Avexys. He's on point right now.
Just amazing gameplay right now of Avexys. We've seen it in the first match against Energy, and what a warm-up that was, setting the tone for the rest of the tournament. Rise Nation winning that one, coming into match number 2, our semifinals, and really setting the tone, setting the pace. Both maps at one point or another, they went up 4-1. So they're no slouches, and they're quickly adapting to these new swaps.
Yeah, they're exerting their dominance, no doubt. And Avexys specifically has just gone off, especially with that 1v2 there, even after missing that second boom shot. Cleans up the kill on Speedy, but now Speedy, one of the best power weapon players in the game, does have both boom shots in his possession. And he's able to escape towards his side of the map. This surely should be a round in favor of Speedy and Frag Out. I'm on board with Speedy right now as he pushes Shock. Not going to waste that boom shot. Shock isn't able to L-trigger over that cover. So Speedy shouldn't be too afraid to play aggressive there.
But does he know?
He's looking at Avexys who's on the flank. He is going to shoot that boom. Terrible boom shot coming out from Speedy. Now with only one boom shot left. Kind of scurrying. Is going to land it onto Shock. Now Avexys does need to clutch up. Can he?
So Frag Out and Speedy winning their second round, trying to put a stop to the momentum that Rise Nation has been able to kind of run away with so far. So they're doing what they can. They need more rounds like that. Need to be able to come out on top on those little exchanges that matter most. But on the flip side, Speedy, you got to make sure you're putting those boom shots to use. You got to make sure every shot is crucial and it connects with a kill. Once you toss away one, it begins to go downhill. But a nice spot coming out from, I do believe that was Avexys. Flash coming out from Speedy. Shock pressing the tempo, taking Speedy out early.
Easy two-shot down coming out from Shock. And now we're going to see a 1v1 for this boom shot. And neither player can really run away because boom shot, you can't give it up. And this is a 1v1 you don't typically see on this game. This, in my opinion, is one of the new 1v1 spots, but these covers are very thick. So you can have somebody full red, and if they play Ring Around the Rosie, which they don't there, Frag Out, beautiful 1v1, takes out Shock. Winning 2 1v1s that round. Good job to Frag Out turning up. I was going to say, though, right there, if Shock just continues to up A away from Frag Out, it's very hard to close out those kills. Shock kind of expected Frag Out to go on that left side, and he had an opportunity to one-shot him, but Frag Out was very quick with that 1A. That up A, and Frag Out clutching up that round. Keep in mind, this is match point in favor of Rise Nation. They're already up a map.
Avexys getting those instants. Gonna throw one away. Flashback coming out. Another instant, not able to connect with anything. And a first kill. Rise Nation is gonna get strike first. Frag Out is gonna get taken out, leaving Speedy all by his lonesome in a 1v2 situation. Numbers game is going to be too much. They're trying to take some angles, trying to split them apart. Shock was put full red. Some nice shots landed. Both players are possibly full red, but Speedy, he can't necessarily every spot at once. A pistol going wide, and Avexys' angle is just too much as Rise Nation closed this one out 5-3 and advance to the first ever Gears Showdown series brought to you by Funky Bunch, sponsored by Scuff Gaming, Boogie Time, and 7D Talent. What is that guy doing?
He's putting on his backpack, carrying Shock. He only had one more kill than him. But yeah, that's a...